Neale, Hanvey, respond to that, please. There's no moral case to be made for a referendum.
I mean, it's a ludicrous argument, to say that a single party in a partially in a parliament that is made up from a partial proportional representative vote must win a majority when that parliament, the electoral system has been designed to prevent a single party winning an outright majority. And the only time that has been breached was when Alex Salmond won a majority in 2011. But the reality is, the uncomfortable reality for Conservatives is that there are a majority of independent supporting MSPs elected to that parliament. That is an undeniable fact. And any notion that the Scottish people have to elect a majority of one particular party to achieve independence is a ludicrous suggestion. There are people in multiple parties in Scotland who support independence. They have secured that majority, and that must prevail. I mean, it's an absolute nonsense.
Rory.
And the other point that somehow the people who have elected those parties can be ignored, and the parties who fought that election on preventing an independence vote, who lost that election, that they somehow carry more sway because the party that they are associated with in Westminster, although they don't want to be associated with the Prime Minister that's now outgoing, that they have some kind of moral authority to overrule the Scottish people's democracy is a nonsense, an utter nonsense.
Rory, you can't deny the passion from people like Neale to see this happen, and you also can't knock Nicola Sturgeon for trying. She's nothing if not tenacious.
No, I completely agree. It is, a certain extent, there is an emotional argument behind Scottish independence, and I think that's something that plays too far and foremost in the argument, whereas there's a lot of economic arguments for the Union. I mean, 60% of Scotland's trade is to the rest of the United Kingdom. Why would we want a border at Berry? Life expectancy in Scotland's going the wrong way under the SNP. The education attainment gap's widening. These are all political issues that the Scottish Government need to work on before they can think about another referendum. We need to look at getting our own house in order and put the case forward for the Union, and that's exactly what I'm doing, and that's what I believe the majority of people in Scotland believe. You can look at the opinion polls. They've been done since 2014, and continually the majority of people are in favour of the United Kingdom. There's the odd outlier, granted, but the majority of people in Scotland, I believe, know and appreciate the benefits of our union. And I mean, this constant strive for independence is just a distraction from the SNP's failed track record. It's something else to talk about. Look over here, look over here. There's an independence referendum.